So in this video today, I'm gonna share you what has helped me to scale my fitness coaching business to 6 figures a year without cold DMs or posting organic content daily, not chasing clients. Clients come to me. And yeah, this exact system has helped me generate 90K in the last 6 months, generate 5 figures a month consistently. Also a cool a win yesterday, one of my clients, Nelly, who I just actually did recent interview. You can check, I think 2-3 videos back. We did like one-on-one session and I kind of broke down her business, checked her numbers and where can she improve. And actually one of the points where she could improve was sales, and we just tweak one little tweak, and she generated 6 new high-ticket clients in just under 2 weeks, and also grow her Instagram account from 15,000 to 21,000, as you can see, and she's crushing it. And if you want to review your fitness account, just send me a message here on Instagram, oscars.sarlands. Yeah, I'm just gonna review your account to see if there's anything I can help you or at least point you in the right direction. But let's dive in today's video, which was about how I generated 6 figures a year with my business. You can see here, also attracted dream customers, clients that actually want to work with me, and clients that actually get good results. Because if you've probably been a coach and you're kind of in a beginning phase, you probably have worked also with people who doesn't take your stuff seriously, because you're kind of targeting everyone and anyone. Have been there, done that. But yeah, have worked with amazing clients who actually enjoy my process, and actually get amazing results, achieve great weight loss results, And it's not only about weight loss, actually it changes them so much life, and you are doing the service to yourself if you can't get these clients into your program, because these clients will keep struggling. Let's say you go on a sales calls with someone, and because you don't know actually how to sell, or if you haven't done good marketing enough, they don't know about you, they don't trust you, they don't take you seriously, they will not buy from you, and they will go off from the sales calls, and they're gonna keep struggling with the things they're struggling, and their health just gonna get worse and worse and worse. And you are doing the service to yourself, because you are not a good coach, and can get them in a program and change their life. But if you actually do everything right, your marketing, your sales, you can get these dream customers into your program and actually make a change in their life. And after they achieve amazing transformation, they're gonna send you amazing messages, that's gonna get you inspired, and actually do the work, because if you're just chasing the money, then it's gonna be hard way for you to scale. But if you actually enjoy working with people, and actually enjoy delivering amazing transformations, your business is just gonna grow. But yeah, these are just couple client transformations. There are plenty of more. But yeah, let's dive into the growth funnel overview. So basically, there are kind of 3 steps on how to actually get to let's say 5-figure months or 6-figure years. And the first thing is basically top of funnel. How can people actually see you, right? So first thing is content. It's probably platform you choose. It's either Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Personally, I recommend Instagram and YouTube, because those 2 platforms are the best for, more higher level people. TikTok is kind of more for younger age, but I have still seen many people crushing it on TikTok. But yeah, I would still recommend Instagram and YouTube. So yeah, basically you want to create content, right? Especially if you're starting out, start creating content daily, get in a habit of creating content, and create more specific content. Don't create these influencer type of workouts, you want to stand out with your content, and notice that, so that people notice you, that you are expert in your field, right? Because if you're just creating recipes or workouts, there are millions of people doing the same things, so you really want to be more specific with content. And that's why I also recommend choosing a niche where you kind of are professional. Maybe you have worked in a field before, maybe you were like a software engineer or entrepreneur or business owner, or maybe you are a nurse, and then kind of dialing in that niche at the start. Maybe later you can be broad, and then you kind of use the same language in the content, and people will notice you and trust you more. Yeah, so I would recommend posting every day on Instagram. Yeah, on YouTube, maybe posting 1 or 2 YouTube videos. That can be vlog type vlogs, and also maybe just showcasing which diet is the best, like why intermittent fasting is better, maybe why keto diet is not good, kind of starting to break limiting beliefs, which you can actually do in the middle of funnel. But one thing as well, what lots of fitness coaches doesn't do is ads. Yeah, or they do ads, but they don't know how to do ads. Yeah, ads actually was one of my success in my business. I was running Instagram follow ads. I have a full YouTube video on that as well. You can check in my YouTube. But basically what are Instagram follow ads is, with content you can kind of attract broad people. You can't control what comes into your page, but with ads you can really control what comes to your page. You can be really specific in the ad, and also you can then target the ad to which people, so then the people will come to your page and you will get way more qualified people. Then middle of funnel, the second thing is, again, like kind of content. So what do I mean with that is, for example, stories. On stories you're sharing your life. What are you eating? Showcasing your physique. Breaking, again, limiting beliefs. So for example, when you start working with people, or when you like in a DMs, you notice some people are saying more frequent things. Maybe they say, I'm doing intermittent fasting, I'm doing keto diet, I'm doing cardio. So then those most common things you kind of want to start breaking apart in your stories or also in your content. For example, on your story you just can post why cardio workouts are the worst for weight loss. And then you explain, because if you just do cardio, right, yes, you're losing weight, but you're also losing muscle mass, which actually gonna make you skinny fat. Right? And that kind of gives scarcity to people who watch your stories, and they will understand that the things they are doing is wrong. So it's more likely that they're gonna choose you. And also on your stories you want to post testimonials, or if you don't have yet client transformations, post your own journey, post your own transformation. So people will more likely will want to become your they will want to buy from you. And same with, as I said, the same concept you can do on your YouTube video. You can make a 10-minute video about why cardio workouts are the worst. And then when someone says in DMs that they are doing cardio, maybe you can send them the full breakdown of why cardio workouts are the worst. And when they watch a 10-minute video, they will know you more. Because if they watch this 30 or 60-second video, it's hard for them to get the trust from you, But if they watch like longer video, they kind of get to know you, So YouTube is really a king. Then of course, like DMs, where you like kind of engage with them, try to get them on a call. You want to ask them about what are their goals, what are their challenges, what have they tried. And when you kind of notice that they kind of are struggling, you want to offer them a call. And then when you go on a call, of course, try to close them. But before that, also VSL, you want to send them 10-20 minute video. For example, VSL is something you're watching right now, where I'm breaking down a funnel, the thing that has helped me scale my business. And maybe you could make a VSL that what has helped you to get in shape, or what has helped your clients, and you can also break it down in 3 phases. So one could be about nutrition, one could be about training, and the third one could be about accountability. And this can really be dangerous and can warm them up, and you will be more likely to close them. And one more thing is, about also volume. Because I think lots of people think that customers will come to you, right? Like they will just send you a message, hey, I want that you coach me. Of course, sometimes it happens if you have really good marketing, if you have really good results, but at the start, it's not gonna be like that. So it's your job to reach these people. So also volume, DMs. Send as many messages as possible. At the start, I would recommend sending like 50 messages a day at least, and try to build it up till 100 messages, I know it's maybe at the start difficult, overwhelming, but that's what you need to do, if you want to scale it. And once you kind of get like to, let's say, 10, 15, 20K months, you can easily delegate that with setter, which I recommend like to get, and just give them like 5-10% commission basis. So if your like coaching program is like 2, 3, 4, 5K, it's easy to delegate with that and saves you so much time. And once you have kind of warmed them up with the middle of funnel, you have done the right content, kind of make sure that you understand them. You also have done the right DMs, done the right appointment setting, asked the right questions, got them on a call, and send them a VSL. That's kind of warms them up before the call. The last thing that you want to do, which is bottom of funnel, is sales. Close them. And if you have done really well the middle of funnel, it's gonna be for you easier to sell. And I remember when I was increase my prices to 3,000 for 3 months for my fitness offer, like I think I got like 12 or 13 no's, and that was pretty humbling experience. And most fitness coaches thinks that they have marketing problem, because customers doesn't come to them. But when someone comes, they can't close them. So it's actually sometimes not marketing problem, it's actually sales problem. You need to know to understand the right questions, how to ask the right questions. You need to make sure you ask the pain questions, because you want to get customer in the pain, in the feelings, because they don't buy the program, they buy the feelings, why they want to change, how will they feel when they will make the change, how will they feel when they are 30 pounds lighter, how will they feel when they can take their shirt off when they go to the beach. You want to sell the dream, you want to sell the vacation, not the journey, right? Because you can talk about your journey, talk about the benefits, talk about your fancy nutrition plans, but they don't care. They only care about the dream. How will they feel? How will they feel when they can attract the dream partner? And I have full sales script on my YouTube, so feel free to check it out. You want to ask the right questions, and that's how you're gonna close high ticket clients, which is like 2, 3, 4, 5,000 packages. And that's also one big problem what I see with many fitness coaches. They charge too less. They charge 200 euros or $300 a month. And yes, you can scale with that, but it's gonna be a hard job for you, because let's say you need many clients, right? Let's say 10 clients just gives you 2,000 or 3,000 a month. But let's say if you charge one client that much, it's gonna be way easier for you to work with more people, right? And also provide more value, because if you have full calendar of just calls, or always you need to be on phone answering these people, it's gonna take so much time and energy that you will not have focus to scale your business. You will need to take all your focus on just delivering. But once you kind of get sales, you get the money, right? People become clients. The thing I would recommend is like kind of reinvesting into your business at the start, especially. So you could reinvest into the ads, right? Ads just gonna bring more customers to you, more people to your page, the right people to your page, and then it just becomes like a cycle, right? And what else? You can also delegate editor, right? You can hire an editor that's gonna just edit your content. YouTube short form just gonna take so much time away. As I said, setter, right? And then in a later stage, once you kind of get to 30, 40, 50k months, right, you can get a closer. And then just the only thing that you need to focus on is creating content, right, and just delivering good results to your clients. And this is how you actually scale to 6 figures a year or even more. Yeah, like my client Nelly, as I said, she's crushing it. I expect her soon to like get to 50k months with ease. She's now also kind of building team, hired appointment setter, and yeah, just growing and growing. And she started her business just, I think, 6 months ago. She came to Bali. She was actually a physio before. She came to Bali, and she was kind of running low on money, and me and my friends like suggested like she needs to start her fitness coaching business. And she had, I think, just 1k followers at the start, and now she's 6 months in, she has like 20 plus k followers, probably like 30 clients, signing a lot. She's in her momentum, crushing it. And yeah, if she could do, you can do it as well. You know, you just need the right system and guidance. And if you want to implement this growth funnel in your business, then book a growth discovery call below, or send me a message on Instagram. We can talk about your business and what exactly you need to improve. And if you enjoyed these kind of videos, make sure you like this video, drop a comment what other topics that you would like that I cover, and I will see you in the next video.